With the long-awaited release of Animal Crossing New Horizons comes with new features and mechanics new to the mainline games, such as new tools and crafting. I'll go over some tips and tricks to get you started on your new island adventure. When you get to your new island, you will start off with 2 random villagers. After you choose the location for your house, you could either choose the location for your villagers or you could let them choose. Don't worry though, if you dislike their spot later on, you'll have the option to move buildings. In the beginning, you could buy tools from Timmy, but you could also craft them. In order to craft tools and items, you will need DIY recipes, in which you will gain as you play the game. You will also need materials such as wood, stones, clay, etc. Thankfully, all the materials stack, and here are the max amounts you could have of each. Here are a few tips to getting the most out of the rocks and trees in your town daily. You could use either an axe or a shovel to hit the rocks. The most material you could get from each rock is 8. You can get an extra stone if you decide to break the rock. Here's a technique I like to do to make sure I get all the material that I can. Dig 2 holes like this to keep yourself from getting pushed back as you hit the rock. Since you won't get a shovel right away, you could place 2 items instead of holes, like this. With trees, you can get 3 pieces of wood a day. The wood that you chop will always be random, either softwood, hardwood, or regular wood. To make the most out of your axe's durability and to not get confused with what trees you've already chopped wood from, I recommend chopping every tree first and then gathering all the wood afterwards. There is no limit to the amount of tree branches you could get from a single tree as long as there's space on the ground. If you are familiar with this series, you know that there is usually a museum where you can donate your fish, bugs, fossils, and paintings. To get Blathers to come to your island, you have to first donate 5 things to Tom Nook. Once you've done so, Tom Nook will let you choose a location for Blathers' tent, which will eventually become a museum. When Blathers' tent is set up, he'll want you to donate 15 things so that he can get the museum built. With this request, he will give you DIY recipes for the vaulting pole and the shovel. After donating 15 things, he won't allow you to donate until the museum is built. So if you're one to always donate the first catch of a species, this might be a bit frustrating. However, while waiting for the museum to be built, I've been bombarding his tent with new finds until I'm able to donate. I know he'll love all the bugs I've surrounded him with. With the everyday tasks performed, you will earn Nook Miles, in which can be redeemed for items, DIY recipes, or a Nook Miles ticket at the terminal in Nook's tent. Using the Nook Miles ticket will allow you to fly out to a random island. I usually like to visit these islands if I'm wanting to gather more material or if I'm looking for villagers to bring to my island. If you're looking forward to changing your character's look, you will eventually find a message bottle with a DIY recipe for a mirror. With this mirror, you have a few more options than when you first created your character. Also, you can redeem Nook Miles to unlock more hairstyles and colors. After some time, one of your villagers will come up to you randomly and give you the ability to express emotions. If you don't already know, you could use the D-pad left and right to cycle through your items. You could eventually use Nook Miles to unlock the tool circle, which allows you to register tools and select them much faster. Within your inventory, if you like to organize your items, you could hold the A button to pick up an item and move it. Another nice quality of life change is being able to change the camera angle to kind of get a bird's eye view. I find this particularly helpful to get a better angle while catching fish or bugs. Well, that's it for my guide. Hopefully you're able to take away something from this. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Also, if you're interested in watching me play Animal Crossing, feel free to check out my stream at twitch.tv/breaddemic. I appreciate you sticking around and watching this video. I hope you enjoy your new adventure on the island.